I'm Dr. Kim Logan-Nowlin, and welcome to Live to Be Well. Men in counseling. Counseling is not for the weak, it's for the strong. It's nothing to be ashamed of. And 85% of my clientele are men. I want to welcome Mr. D. How are you, sir?
I'm great, thank you.
Thank you so much for allowing me to do this. Can you tell my viewers, why did you start coming into counseling?
Mainly because my life was in shambles. I was going through a hectic marriage. I was cheating. I was not happy. I was making a person unhappy, and I felt like I had personal issues that I had to deal with before I can be what someone else needed from me.
I see. I remember when we started, my husband was your therapist. And I remember that first session. Do you remember that first session?
Yes, I do very well.
Tell us, what was your attitude that first session?
Oh man, I was so arrogant and felt like no one can tell me anything, that he didn't know my life. Who was he to be, giving me any type of advice? He didn't walk in my shoes, and boy, was I wrong. He turned out to be definitely an inspiration to me, a great man, and I miss him a lot.
Oh, I appreciate that, and so do I. Let's talk about some of the things that's recently happened in your life. Tell us about that.
Most important, the biggest thing, I finally found out who my father was. I've never known, I've always had a dad, a stepdad. He adopted me when I was born, or when I was 2 years old. Mm-hmm. And, found out he wasn't my dad when I was 12 and just didn't know who he was. And recently, within the last 2 months, I found him. I came in, me and you had a session. You suggested I do a DNA test to actually to make sure another person wasn't my father. I didn't want him to be my dad, and because of that, I ended up finding out who really was my father. And I'm on cloud 9 right now. Couldn't have written it any better.
Today I saw tears in your eyes, and it was really just amazing to see how you've come these last 5-6 years, possibly even longer. I've taken over your therapy since my husband's passing, and I thank you because, again, being able to assist you and help you. Every day we're making transitions. Every day we're working towards being healthy and whole. Is it important for men to seek counseling?
Oh, so much, so important. I would encourage it to all men. We have so many. We were made up, especially guys in my generation and before. We were brought up to just sweep it up under the rug, stick your chest out and take it, and be a man, and it tears us up from the inside out. And I suggest and I encourage for every man. You may not know what you have, what issues you have, or what you're going through. To sit down and openly open your mind, open your heart, and sit down and talk to someone. It could definitely help.
I appreciate you so much, Mr. D. Will you come back and do another segment for us?
Yes, anytime.
Listen, I'm Dr. Kim Logan-Nowlin, and remember, counseling does not make you weak. It makes you stronger. Live to be well.